Can't get a game. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay the fee. She's cash please. Yeah. She got a way of making the block freeze. Cash please. Yeah. Can't get a game. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay the fee. She's cash please.
And we're back. It's your boy Dr. Shep from 1.0, coming back across the track once again, my friend. I've walked on water, I've walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Welcome back to 1.0, man. First of all, I want to thank everybody that chimed in on the first podcast. Man, the numbers were very good, and we're building a family. That's what we're doing, man. So thank you to everyone that chimed in. That made me so happy. It made my producer Kim happy, and we're just glad to have y'all here, and we're glad to be building a family here on Black Earth Inc., y'all. So to everyone that chimed in, I hope you're here tonight. Tonight's podcast, man, we're going to talk about several things. Have BBLs gotten too dangerous? I was watching a news publication where a young lady and 3 of her friends had went down to Mexico. And she was going, they have several stories, you know. They were going to go buy medicine because medicine is absolutely cheaper. Or I should say pills are absolutely cheaper in Mexico. Okay? Then they said she was going to go have some plastic surgery done because plastic surgery is absolutely dirt cheap in Mexico. Now, anything that you get cheap, you know, you get what you pay for. So, have BBLs, the bootay became too dangerous. Now, from what I gather, they were going down to have a surgery. She took 3 of her friends with you because after you have the surgery, you know, you can't drive. You're under anesthetics. You're in pain. Things of this matter. That's understandable. And the stories that are being told, and, you know, it sounds like there's something more to it. You know, it sounds like they probably were going to go buy some pills. But, you know, all pills are cheap in Mexico, whether it be male enhancement pills, whether it be what the young people take, and Percocets and Vicodins and different kind of, you know, medicine cabinet drugs that you can get from Mexico absolutely dirt cheap. And it sounds as if somebody made a connection down there, and the connection had plans to rob them anyway. Okay? So when they met up with them, you know, they chased them down and shot up into their vehicle, and, you know, two of the victims lived, and the other 2 were unlived. And to think that all of this is for somebody's ass to be enhanced is ridiculous. You would put your life in danger, which Mexico has a threat level of 5. That's exactly what, you know, third world countries have right now that are constantly in war. You know, threat level 5, meaning no travel. Meaning, don't go down there and get you a BBL or some nice knockers. Don't go down there for that, man. It's not worth. You're gonna be dead with a new pair of nice titties and a big ass that you can't use no more. It's not worth it. And from what I got from the story, the young lady, I'm gonna call her a young lady, she was in her 40s. Now, it's just me. If you're 40 years old and you hadn't done what you want to with your ass by now, you might want to just go ahead and, you know, buy you a Mexican booty pad. How about that? Something you can take off and on, and it ain't going to cause you any kind of physical harm, or it's not going to get you shot up by the cartel. You can simply go on Amazon and buy you a butt pad. And, you know, and butt pads have gotten, you know, surprisingly better over the years. You know, you actually can, you know, not tell that they are butt pads. Just look at the Hispanic women nowadays. Their hips are not going out no more. The butt is coming. It's coming out, not the hips, but the bootay, and that's a butt pad. And they have no shame in wearing them. But they're safe. They don't have to go back to their country to get it. It comes in the mail within 1 to 3 business days. And then you got you an ass. You young ladies, please stop going to Mexico. Please stop putting yourself in danger. Not just in one way, but in several ways. Because the very procedure you're going to have done is dangerous also. There's no telling what they use it to give you a BBL. It could be sheep fat, pig fat, silicone, something from Jovi's. You don't know what they putting into your behind. Bacon fat, Crisco grease. You don't know what it is. And to me, the question is for me, why do people have that much low self-esteem to where they would go and have their bodies mangled, basically? Because you can go up and look at the stories of BBLs that went wrong, and you talking about, man, why would you want that? And then who are you doing that for? Yes, men, we like nice booties. But after we see it, after we touch it, after we taste it, it's not like it was before all of that. It's just not. After the initial seeing your body, that's when me respecting you as a person takes over. So your booty is not, the reason. So why do y'all do that? Some of you say, well, I do it because it make me feel good. I do it for myself. Well, if you did it for yourself, it seemed to me you would stay in the house with it all the time. Because you did it for yourself. You wouldn't come out here, with your britches and your shorts and your Daisy Dukes all up your ass. You wouldn't do that if you were doing it for yourself. Because it'll be something between you and yourself. But when you step out here and you put it on display, you want it to be seen. That's why you want it to be bigger and shapely. You wanted it to be seen. But be seen by who? By the friends that you're trying to compete with? Because it's not the men that are suggesting that you do that unless you're a stripper or you work in the ladies of the night profession. You dig? That's then it becomes an investment. But the investment has, leaked out into, what we call just, regular women, not strippers, not prostitutes. Just regular women who are dissatisfied with what God gave them or what their mama gave them. That's what they say. You got it from your mama. And it just seems to come off very, very dangerous, and it's like y'all throwing caution into the wind. But that's not the only thing that they're doing in these places, in these countries. Because women are traveling more than probably they ever have. It's a lot of women getting out there as they go in groups. They go by themselves. They go with their bestie. And they just out there. And what they're doing now is that they are putting napkins with some sort of solution on it to knock you out when you touch it. If you got something on your car, you remember when they used to put flyers on your windshield, you automatically touch it and throw it off. Now, if you see something on your car, you better put on gloves or grab something that's, puts a barrier in between you and that napkin or whatever they put on your car to put that knockout, that rape drug in your system. And that's their trick. And most of the times when they do it, they park next to you in a van, ready to just swoop you right on up. And it's time for y'all to start paying attention to this. Being city girls is not worth it. And it's hard, even though I do, it's hard to feel sorry for y'all when I see y'all put yourselves in these type of positions for a ass. That is ridiculous. When butt pads is $24.99, and if you call right now, you can get a nothing for $1. Yep. So what do we do about this BBL thing? How does it stop? Is it still in demand? And if it is, why is it still in demand? What are you doing to yourself that you feel like you are improving yourself by making your ass disproportionate to your body? And yes, it's the truth. A good percentage of women that get the BBLs, it don't match their legs. It's like olive oil from Popeye having a fat ass, like Megan Thee Stallion or somebody. But she got them little Whitney Houston crackhead legs. She did. No, peace to Whitney Houston. No, not trying to be mean to her, but yeah, y'all seen them legs and them boots doing that award show when Whitney was out there bad. Now imagine her with a BBL. That's what y'all look like, and it's ridiculous. It don't look good, and it looks hard. And this is what you do to yourselves, and you have to live with it. And if you choose, or if you see that is not what you wanted, then you have to go have it taken out. And if you go to Mexico to get it, most likely you're gonna spring a leak. You know, one of your ass buns is gonna be bigger than the other. And which that happens already when y'all get those things. They do not be the same size. One cheek be bigger than the other cheek, and slightly leaning over to the left. You understand? That don't look good, baby. Come on now. You fucking up the sundress with all that pig fat in your behind. But it's gotten dangerous, and I want to know your opinion about that. Would you go get a BBL for that price and put yourself in danger of being robbed, killed, or kidnapped by the cartel or any other gangs down there in Mexico? Would you put your life on the line? Not only yours, but the friends that you take with you. To me, it's the easy one because it just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to say that you hate yourself. I'm not going to say you dislike yourself. But I am going to say what is the reason for it. You know, when you came here complete. You know, some people got ass, some people don't. As far as men, some men got that ham, some men don't. I know they got a few penile procedures you can go through as a man, but you don't see too many of us running down the metro to go for somebody to chop on our Johnsons. You understand? I'm okay with it. I found me a slightly smaller hole to put it in if I'm not unsatisfied with my Johnson. You understand? But you don't see men doing these things. And me as a man, I know women and their beauty is very serious. It's very serious. But it looks like y'all got too serious. Way too serious. Because the fact of it is, yes, I like a nice ass, but I like steak and scrambled eggs, toast with a little butter and a little apple butter on it, I like that, I like that, probably would like that more. Because the actual effect of me seeing your ass, it's very short. That's my attention span is very short after I've experienced it. I'm pretty sure every man would agree to me. We just continue to put on like that, you spectacular and all that, but It ain't all that no more. After you get it, like I said, it becomes about who you are as a person after we get past the ass. You understand me? And I wanna get your opinion on if they went too far, if it was worth it. Do y'all encourage your women friends to go and get it because a doctor that's gonna give it to you for 3,800 instead of 10,000? Are y'all not paying attention to the medical procedure itself, but where you have to go and have it? People are fleeing Mexico. The native Mexicans are leaving Mexico in droves. So why would y'all take y'all black ass in somewhere that people are basically escaping, looking for asylum and looking to get the hell out of Mexico because they caught up in the middle of what's going on there? Why would you want to go there? Yeah, they have pretty scenery and pretty lakes and stuff of that sort. But because it's a poor country and their people are poor, that great resort and that fancy resort that you're going to is a target. You think you're getting away from it by spending a little more money? No, you're not, because the cartel pays the hotel workers to give out extra keys to you young ladies' rooms so they can walk in and God forbid, do whatever. Okay, and these things need to be, these need to be packed into your bags just like your clothes and your toothpaste. You need to know, at least have an idea of where you going. You know, not just where they got the good mai tais and the margaritas. But what goes on there, because Mexico is basically lawless at this point. The cartel run the police. The cartel run the judges. And if you are somebody who want to be a Mexican Martin Luther King, you're going to die. They're going to kill you. They're probably going to kill you, your family, and you know, that's how Mexico is ran. But it was funny that the U.S. they jumped on that quickly to have a chance to go down there and shut the cartel down. Because one thing I know, and two things for sure, the FBI don't care about no Negroes. You understand me? They are actually talking about going to war with the cartel because of Negroes. When in history, besides the Civil War, have they ever fought over niggas? So don't be fooled by this here narrative. Don't be fooled to actually think your government cares about you. So I'm asking you, do you care about yourself? Do you care to keep yourself safe while you're trying to modify your body or your looks? But me in my last podcast, we spoke about this. It's ridiculous, people. The things that y'all are willing to do for what we so-called beauty, picking up what I spoke on last week. Y'all have to forgive my background noise. I am in the neighborhood. This is a neighborhood show, so you're gonna hear all kind of sounds of the neighborhood coming through here where I am, Houston, Texas, and I'm in a real live neighborhood. So you might hear some gunshots, arguing, dogs barking, and all that kind of shit. So, like I was saying, is that this beauty that y'all created for yourself, because your creator blessed you with beauty. It was up to you to find it, though. You're not gonna find it in Mexico on a cold bootleg surgery table. You're not gonna find beauty in the bottom of a Mac makeup console. You're not going to find beauty at Yang Sang's hair weave house. You're not going to find beauty there. You're not going to find beauty on the eyelash aisle. You're not going to find beauty there. Where you find beauty is right there in your mirror. Because you have to look within yourself to find your own beauty. You're not going to give it. You're not going to be able to paint it on your face and then, claim beautiful. There's a whole lot more involved in being beautiful than what you could buy at Yang Sang's Hair Emporium or Abib's Hair Palladium. They got fancy names to make y'all walk up in there. And you're just not going to find it there, and you'll find yourself looking for beauty too long and let your natural beauty pass you by. Meaning when you take the hair off your head, it's going to be gray. Meaning when you take the eyelashes off your eyes, there will be none. Meaning when you wipe the makeup off your face, you got wrinkles under there now because you wait too long to find your own beauty. Not purchase it, but do the work and find your... I remember back in the day, man, and some of y'all know what I'm talking about too, guys. All y'all ain't young. Y'all try to act like it, look like it, talk like, but y'all not young. I'm not young. I'm 51 years old. Love every year of it. Remember my grandmothers used to have straightening combs. And you had to get up early in the morning and get in line to get your head. We used to call it a blowout. You remember when you were nappy headed and you wanted an afro back in the day, and your mama gave you that blowout in the morning, and by the end of breakfast time, your hair to roll back up, nappy to the motherfucker. But you actually had to do work to make yourself look good, but you was working with what you had, And as I said before, it ain't nothing with a little rouge and a little lip gloss here and there, and a little, put a little sunshine powder up above your eyelashes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But y'all see yourselves. Y'all see yourselves. And my saying is this. Y'all know what my sign is. I show up as me. 6'2", slim, cockeyed. Sometimes I'm cleaner than the clap doctor, and other times I'm dirtier than that boy on Charlie Brown. You dig? But I'm showing up as me. You ain't showing up as you. You out here with that false advertisement. You out here with that trickery. And nobody is trying to, well, I'm not gonna say nobody. You have a number of women who are out there and they doing their natural thing, natural hair. Matter of fact, natural started to come back here a couple of years ago. And then COVID happened. You couldn't help but to be natural. You couldn't go nowhere. Hair's got back to being natural then. And a lot of women, they are embracing, their skin, natural skin, beautiful black, and they're understanding. And they probably saving quite a few dollars by shopping with Geico. Just think about it. You doing your own hair. Hair alone gonna run you anywhere from $300 to $400. And I ain't talking about for the month. I'm talking about on one sitting. It can run that high. And that's not the cost of your hair. That's for Boom Quisha to do her thing, to do her thing to you. Boom Quisha time and her work is valuable. You dig? And the crazy thing about it, us men don't see that as beauty like that. We look for our whores, not our women, to be dressed like. We look for our prostitutes and our strippers to be dressed and made up this way. Okay, but our housewives and our our fiancés and all these. We don't look for y'all to be that. Our baby mamas, we don't look that from y'all. You did? Because if that's what we wanted, we never would have got with you. We would have stayed in the strip club. We'd have stayed on the host road if that's what we wanted for a long amount of time. Not just seeing it, giving them a few dollars and headed back to the hive. But it's in our houses now. And this is the tricky part. When your woman dresses like that, she only dresses like that when she leaving the house. Ain't that something? You go to drive to Mexico, buy you a bootay, 3,800, 5,000, and a lot of times the man pays for this, and the only time he get to see it is when she leaving the house. So you basically bought her an ass so she can go entertain her boss. That's what she ate 8 hours of the day, sometimes 12, sometimes 18. What you think wines on? But those are my thoughts, y'all. Y'all chime in on that. Let me know how you feel about if it's worth body enhancements if the situation is life and death. Do you still choose to take that chance to go get you a BBL? Do you still take that chance to go buy those bootleg pills they got down there? You don't know what it's made out of. You really don't. You remember back in the day, man, that the quality of things meant something more than the quantity. Quality used to be the way to go. If you knew somebody that had some good sesame meal, it was quality. They didn't mix it with cigarette, tobacco. They didn't mix it with nothing because it was quality. And even if you would have got you a pen joint, you knew that you were smoking some quality myrrh of Jawan. But now it's quantity. Everybody wants more. You want more eyelashes. You want more ass. You want more cheekbone. And you want more titties. And you want more hair. And you want more nails. Oh my God. When do you get enough? When is your belly full of the bullshit? Now, you've been eating the bullshit for several years now. When is your belly going to get full? Because as of now, you have officially become a danger to yourself. Now, most people, when they become a danger to yourself, you got some white folks that'll come and get you and take you down there and give you some pills, and you eat green jello and stuff like that because you're a danger to yourself, so you need a facilitator. You understand me? Y'all need facilitators. You understand me? Somebody need to take power of attorney over our women so we can save them. So some of the beauty that they are actually damaging can be saved. So my daughters and my nieces and my cousins, when they look up to you all, they not looking at a fool. You look like fools. You look like dressed up, made up monkeys. And then some of y'all actually have the nerve to have the attitude to match that of a monkey. Man say something to you, the first thing you do, I get to run around, flashing your arms and shit. Just acting a monkey. You can't say hello to you. So what are you getting that ass for if I can't say hi to you? What are you making all your makeup for? Showing up not as yourself out here. Silly girling, you dig? So Here at 1.0, we do not ignore foolishness. We speak to it. We ask foolishness questions because here at 1.0, we want to know. No, we're not bashing you. No, we're not what they call, what them young folk call capping. We're not capping on you, baby. I actually want to know because you as a woman and me as a man, if you're doing it for me or not just for me, for a man to be attracted to you, I'm telling you that's not necessary. You need to know how much salt to put in chicken. You need to know how to wash them collard greens with some baking soda. You need to know how to snap them purple hub peas. You understand? Then that ups your value because you're only taking away from the pot. If eyelashes is $25 a pop and you need 3 or 4, 5, 6 of them a week, you're taking away from the bank if you got to go and buy some Indian lady's hair from Yaksine's Hair Emporium at $150 a package because you want that good shit. You are taking away from the pot. And you're not only taking away, you're taking away, and the very person that paid for it is not getting to enjoy it. Your boss man is. Your girlfriend is. So that's who you're doing it for. That's why you needed a good man. So he can afford your extremities and your extras. Because you want more. And your want of more is a bottomless pit. When do y'all barely get full of the bullshit? I think sometimes I would just love to go back to 1975. I ain't lying. Cell phones, all this shit, man, fuck that. I get back on the rotary phone, stick my finger in that hole and turn it 7 times. And take that card, unwind it, walk out to the backyard with it. That's how long that stitcher card was on that telephone. You can walk to the neighbor house with it. I would trade that in comparison to how today is. I would love to go back. Where I'm from in Lufkin, Texas, we had a park called Jones Park. Man, it was like I've never seen nothing like it since. In a small town of Lufkin, Texas, but on Sunday we all got together and gathered in the park. And it was like black people. And man, you talking about pretty girls, natural pretty girls. They were still getting their hair pressed back then. Because they actually knew how to use dog mane grease if they were unsatisfied with the edges. You got to get that dog mane, let you grow your hair. This is when we were black, and now I don't know what we're doing. I don't know where we headed. I don't know what we're aiming for. But it all looks like destruction. That is the path that we are on. And it is an absolute shame that people before us gave their lives because they thought that we deserved it. So here on 1.0, to help you, I want you to ask yourself, were you deserving for all the people that went before us and came before us, the people that got ate up by dogs and got white folk going upside the head with billy clubs, got convicted and were innocent and got their tails whooped day and night? Were you worth that? Are you worth that now? Because I feel like they just did it in vain. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's hard to admit. But I think a whole lot of somebody's gave their life up for nothing if they did it in the name of us being a better people. So here we are, folks. Do you feel like you're better? Do you feel like this culture that is expressing themselves in every kind of way, do you feel like that it's just running wild, or do you feel like that's a rise or an awakening in a positive way? I say nay. I say it again. I say nay. No. Yet. In Russia. Yet is the answer. And I often think if some of these people that went before us, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Elvis Cleaver, all these people that went before us, if they could talk to you niggas today, or what the things they probably would say to you Negroes. But I see a lot of awakening going on. I see a lot of educating going on, educating yourselves and finding out where you come from and finding out that we're more spiritual than we are religious. We are spiritual human beings, and it's good to see people find that out. But when you get information like this here, what do you do with it? Do you just know and just feel better that you know where you came from? Or do you actually, or is there action in that? Is there action in that? Do you actually, when you've been finding these things out, I've had a learning last 2 years. I've had a learning last 2 years. And now that I've learned, this is my action. Is to take 1.0 to the air and speak to people's minds and speak to their spirit and make them laugh and try to do my part and hope that my work is not in vain. Mothers who raise their daughters and their daughters turned out the way society is, okay, how do you feel? Do you feel like you failed that daughter or that son as a mother? Or do you feel as if these motherfuckers just bad and we can't control them? Because kids will kill their parents nowadays. Kids will kill their brothers, kill their sisters, they'll kill them. Motherfucker be standing over you while you're sleeping, all that. I imagine there's more parents are locking their doors than ever. They used to do it because they were having sex. Now they got to do it because they fucked around and bought their son that's on this damn mental health medicine or a brand new AK. What you buying that? What you buying that for? If you're scared, don't be scared. Don't be scared. But this is what we do. So my question is it worth it? Do you feel like the people that have come before us? I ain't lying, man. I mad Martin Luther King and bust a few shots at y'all niggas himself. You know, hard as people, black folks fought to sit in the front of the bus or sit in where they want to. A nigga get on the bus and go straight to the back. Yes, sir. As hard as we fought to be not called niggas and treated like niggas, and now nigga is the number one thing on the planet. The word nigga, singing niggas, rapping niggas, basketball playing niggas, football playing niggas. Oh, it's a category of niggas. Or Negroes, proper term. It's a category of them. But were you worth somebody else's lives in the condition that you are in? I'm not talking about you individually. I'm talking about us as a people. Were you worth somebody else's life just so you could, run wild? They thought we would get free and we would become doctors and presidents and all this here, and we have. But yet, we are still a very sick people. So here at 1.0, we want to say, hey, don't let the BBL kill you, man. Don't let the BBL kill you. You understand me? You cats who kind of invented this, paying as you weigh thing. Stop being a contributor to the BBL. If she ain't got it natural, she ain't gonna get it. If you ain't got it, you ain't gonna get it. Got it? Stop funding the BBL, man. You're doing your lady a disservice. Because you can get that same ass if you get off your ass and walk up some stairs every day. You'll get that same ass if you go to the gym and do you some squats. But you don't want to do that work because you want more right now. And right now is what's killing you. Those beautiful eyelashes right now killing you. The tar going directly into your flesh. The glue they use to stick your hair on, killing you. Have been for years. All that makeup that is actually produced by some aborted babies. They crush their bones up and they develop makeup. You don't give a shit because y'all are the leading aborting human beings on the planet. You don't give a shit that you're wearing dead babies on your face. Some people are going to say that this is harsh. But no, this is the truth. You become vile, people. Vile. It used to be something somebody called you ugly, but you people are vile. And your wants are comedic. So don't go get no BBLs, man. Let's take a break on the BBLs, please. Check, please. No, I'll take the flat ass. I don't need the BBL. She's a wonderful person, And for the life of me, I don't know how ass become the number one thing in this country. Who made that move? Don't y'all know that's where the waste of your life comes from? From what you eat, what you take in your body, that's the exit for it. Crap. Boo-boo. Stinky, stinky. And this is what us as black folks love? Come on. Y'all done everything except start walking backwards around this motherfucker. You don't even walk forward no more. Just walk backwards, because, if that's the best part of you, fuck it. Just show that part. I don't want to see your monkey face. I don't want to see your grill. When you show up, turn your ass around, walk towards me. If that's what you want to be judged by, a BBL, then by all means put a plastic bag over your motherfucking head and don't say nothing. Because I don't want to deal with you. I just want to deal with your ass. How would you like that deal? How would you like to be treated as like such? Well, guess what? You are treated as such. You are treated as a booty. Decisions are made because of your booty. See? And Lord forbid, it's income tax time. Ooh, Lord. BBLs and eyelashes for everybody. You dig? But what are we going to do, people? We just going to shake our ass on out this world, huh? When Jesus show up, y'all just going to be showing out. or when the aliens showing up, y'all just gonna be showing out. Ain't made no provisions. Now, what is you going spending that type of money in today's economy? And on this day of March 10th, they announced a food shortage. March 10th of 23. The food shortage has been announced. They've been giving the chickens birth control to ensure this shortage. Shit, it's gonna be like eggs is gonna be the new crack. You gonna have niggas on the corner saying, man, look how I at me, man. I got them eggs, man. I got 2 for 10. Them hubbles. It's gonna be like that. Why y'all run around chasing the bag? Money ain't gonna be money no more. You're gonna have to have a sheep or some chicken or some milk or something to trade. Your money is fin to die. You're gonna have to plant you some tomatoes, some okra, some basil, some watermelon. You're gonna have to start planting you some food, man. But guess what? Y'all don't have a green thumb. Because your green thumb got them long ass fingernails on it. So these are things that we need to think about and take seriously, people. It's no longer funny. It's no longer sexy. It's no longer exciting. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. It's gone away, y'all. It ain't exciting no more. It ain't what it is no more. We don't want it no more. We want y'all to stop. We want y'all to come to us natural, and the complaints that y'all have about us, I imagine they would change. You know, I know we do a few things, but I imagine that would change if women would change. Because after all, y'all are the reason that we are here. You mean y'all just brought us here through the Stargate to totally ignore us and do what the hell you want? We cannot survive that way. Cannot survive that way. God and nature itself didn't make us to be separate from each other or in separate opinion. We're supposed to be of like mind and like body. And we are. You all have allowed yourself to be thrown off the road of Damascus. You dig? You've been thrown off your path. Fell off your donkey. But the good thing about that, you can get up. Get up and get right back on like it never happened if you just switch and change today. Start practicing being a positive light. Start practicing being a good spirit. Start practicing saying things out of your mouth that are not negatively impacted on others. By all means, tell the truth, but you tell it with a true heart. Now, I want to thank y'all for chiming in here at 1.0, man. We're going to be on the air every Friday. And I want to let y'all know that we do have merch now. We have t-shirts. We have hats, 1.0 hats. We also have just the t-shirts and hats for right now. We're going to have a variety of sizes and colors. Y'all just hit my producer up, Kim, and she's gonna, or you can go to the website and you can see and you can purchase t-shirts. And we plan to have a whole lot of merch here at 1.0, not just hats and t-shirts, but merchandise that's going to help you in your everyday life. So y'all, we love you that you're supporting us tonight, but we need your support all the way around so we can do this together. You dig? So we got t-shirts out. We're going to have other things coming out, other kind of merchandise, and it's all going to be for the good of us. Because when I say I want to make a family here, I really mean it. And you know how family is. We stick together, one and one for all. So, thank y'all for chiming in tonight. We'll be here every Friday. I'm getting my guests together. We just wanted to come on and kind of, break the ice with each other first before I bring in other people. I want y'all to get to know me. And next week, I'm gonna, tell a little more about myself. Tell a little more about myself. I got a little comedy, got some comedy skits here that y'all be able to see at the beginning or at the end of the show. I was going to take a break and let a little bit of it play, but I figured that we need to stay on task about the subject because it's a very serious subject. It's just not the young lady going down to Mexico and what happened to her, but it's just the whole deal of it. The whole reason that she wanted to go there, whether it was for pills or whether it was for, body augmentation or whatever it was. Was it worth two young men's lives that not going to be here no more? Their children, their mama, and their dad are not going to see them no more because of a BBL. No. Tell you what you do. You get you one of these t-shirts and you get you one of these hats, and I'm going to tell you how fine y'all. I'm going to tell you how good you look. You dig? So go on and purchase you a t-shirt, man, so you can show your support for our channel here on 1.0. So y'all get ready, man. Y'all, if you see this online, please by all means like and subscribe because we got so much coming in the future, the near future. I got my boy from Channel 72, Liquid Thoughts. Be Younger. He just dropped some new music here. I got him coming, one of the original hip hoppers. I got my boy Blame the Comic. He's gonna come through. Him and I just did a couple of shows down in Lufkin, Texas. So he's gonna come through, man, and we're gonna have us a good time. And I'm telling you, this is something that you do not want to miss. Because like I said, I'm one of the original hip hoppers. My friends are original hip hoppers. So if you didn't get in on hip hop, then this is your opportunity to hear real true stories from real true artists who are still in the game. I'm still in the game. I'm an OG in the comedy game. You understand? And you'll get to meet and you'll get to speak with, you'll get to interact with them, and we're just gonna keep going up until we get where we want to be, and then we're going to go up some more. I'm your host, Dr. Shep from 1.0. Coming back across the track once again, my friend. I walked on water. I walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? Dr. Shep from 1.0. Black Earth Inc. And we're out. Beat me up, Scotty.
Look into my eyes.